This movie wasn't bad. I've seen better. In fact, it wasn't very good at all. Terrible. Horrible. Boo. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here with another movie review. This time I'm going to talk about The Muppets, and this is a Blu Ray release. This is a 2-disc release. I got this at Best Buy for $29.99, and this is the film that came out last year, late last year, probably November. Take a look. We get the whole cast. We got most of the Muppets, and we've got Jason Segel down here, and then we got Amy Adams, who are the two human stars of the film, and all the other Muppets that are on there. Yay, and it's kind of a raised cover. Yeah, the light kind of catches it a little bit there. So it's kind of raised, and on the back we've got a couple more Muppets, and then everything that's on the disc here. Let's see, any fun stuff on here. We've got deleted scenes, and there are actually some really good deleted scenes. I'm going to talk about that when we go through here. There are some making of, explaining, all that kind of stuff. There are commentaries. The Disney intermission, that's really fun. And when you pause the movie and it sits there for a second, it goes to an intermission, and then the Muppets start talking, and they go into some of these commentaries, which is very cool. So, you know, if you got the family and somebody's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and they hit pause and get up and go, everybody else is left on the couch, the movie kicks into one of its featurettes and kind of goes through it until you go back and you unpause it and play it again, and it goes right back to the movie where you were at. So that's really nice. Keep everybody else entertained while you're walking away. I'd like to see that feature in other movies. So good job, Walt Disney. Keep it up. Put it in some of your other films. What else about this? It's got the longest blooper reel ever made for Muppet history. Yeah, that was so-so. The package itself, I mean, again, it's the same story. It looks like that. Looks like that on the back, exactly the same. Let me open it up. We get our disc set. So here's our Blu-ray copy, and then our junky DVD copy. And then we get some other stuff in here. Movie rewards codes, blah, blah, blah. And then we get a little booklet for more Muppet stuff, open book, animal. And it's just got more stuff that you can buy and things that you can get, like coupons and all kinds of stuff in there. Advertisements for other Disney movies, other Muppet-related items or sponsors of Muppet stuff. So, the Muppets. I'm a huge Muppet fan. If you watched my other videos, I did my favorite childhood shows, and the Muppets were definitely on that list. So I was very excited when the new Muppet movie came out, because quite frankly, the later Muppet movies were shit. I like The Great Muppet Caper, I like the Muppet movie, I like A Muppet Christmas Carol, and I'll even sit through Muppet Treasure Island, but like Muppets in Space and some of these other ones were just terrible. So we have a whole new Muppet movie, and it's mainly because of this man right here, Jason Segel. He put this together and kind of ran with it. He's a huge Muppets fan. Obviously, if you go back and watch, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He's got the whole Dracula puppet thing going on, so he's definitely a huge Muppet fan. And the whole plot of the story is Jason and Amy's characters, they're like a 1950s town couple, and they're going to go to Los Angeles for their anniversary, and his brother is a Muppet named Walter, and he's the new character, and he's kind of an underdog type goofy character trying to find his way in the world, and he's really pretty much a rip-off of Scooter. I don't see much difference between him and Scooter. They try to make him a little more lovable than Scooter is, I guess. I don't know. So they go to LA, they find out the Muppets theater's torn down, all the Muppets have kind of gone their own way, and then they find out this big bad guy comes in, and he's going to tear down the Muppet studios and drill for oil in Los Angeles. Okay. Well, so they want to get all the Muppets back together and save the theater and all that kind of stuff, and adventures pursue, right? Well, the thing I like about this movie is this. there's a lot of nods to the old show. They reference the old Muppet Show itself a lot, and how they haven't done that act, and they make a lot of references to the old Muppet movies, which is very nice. Lots of good 80s jokes, lots of, if you watch the old Muppet Show, you'll see a lot of jokes in there from that, and you watch the old Muppet movies, you're going to see jokes in there from that, which was very, very nice. All the voice actors did a pretty good job, except for with Statler and Waldorf, the voices were a little bit off, especially Waldorf's voice. He was off quite a bit. Otherwise, everything was pretty good. Great cameos. We see Whoopi Goldberg. We see Jack Black is obviously in it. Neil Patrick Harris makes a cameo. Jim Parsons makes a cameo. Zach Galifianakis makes a very funny cameo in it, along with some other people. So, very good stuff. And they really kind of hit on the Muppet. Do people even remember the Muppets anymore? Do this new generation of kids even care? Are they going to like it? Is it funny? And there are a few songs that, I mean, there's a lot of musical numbers in it because Jason Segel is huge into musicals. The opening sequence, to be frank, is annoying, and I didn't care for it, but once you get past that, it's pretty decent. There's another one with the bad guy that's pretty lame. I didn't like that, but the other ones were pretty so-so, and a couple of them kind of make you tear up a little bit. And they go back and redo the whole Muppet intro, which is very nice. In fact, that intro was so bad, they make fun of it at the end of the movie, which is kind of humorous. And there are some scenes in it, in the commercials, and they had great viral trailers for this. You know, they made fun of the Hangover 2 trailer. They made fun of the Green Lantern trailer and some of these other trailers. There was a one trailer, Green with Envy. You didn't even know it was a Muppet movie until like, oh, wait a minute, a Muppet movie? And there was one where Wanda Sykes comes up. She goes, they're all in jail, and she's like, are you guys the Muppets? And they're like, yeah, we're the Muppets. And it pans over, and there's Danny Trejo, and he's like, I'm a Muppet. That's not in the movie. It got deleted. It got cut, which is unfortunate because it's a great scene. And when you go and watch the deleted scenes, that's obviously in there. But there's another one where they're trying to find a celebrity to host, and they're doing, they put on a fake award show, the Strip Mall Awards, and they're trying to get these, like, Kathy Griffin and some other people, and they're trying to rook them into hosting the show. And Billy Crystal shows up as the Oscars award show police, basically, with the cops, and he's like, you can't do this, and blah, 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 and he gets them arrested. Very funny scene. So is the scene where they're in jail. I wish they would have put that back in there. It's very funny, very good stuff. A shame they left that out there. But other than that, I mean, the movie's really good. They've already got a green light for a Muppets 2. In fact, the poster shows Walter's hand. It says the Muppets. It's got this logo, and then it's got Walter's hand with a number, pointing with his two little fingers up. So apparently Walter's going to be in it. Jason Segel's not going to be in the sequel. I'm presuming Amy Adams will not either. So we'll see where that goes. But as far as this, it's pretty good. It's 2D. Now, there are a lot of scenes in it that you watch that it looks like it should have been in 3D. And I swear I thought I saw way back when this was first being teased that there was going to be a 3D. And I thought I'd read somewhere that they'd scrapped that idea. Maybe we'll see it in the Muppets 2. But this movie, this would have been great in 3D because there's a lot of goofy stuff they do and just 3D puppets. How could you go wrong with 3D puppets? Come on. But it is what it is. 2D, Blu-ray, very funny show. If you got kids, this is definitely one to have for them. If you're a fan of the Muppets, definitely one to have. I would add this to my video collection. Well, guess what? I did add it to my video collection. I liked it. I thought it was fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully we'll have more good Muppety goodness. So definitely a thumbs up. Add it to your library. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future. I'll see you later.